Okay, so we're losing the light again. So I'll have to make this one the last one for tonight. We're not doing Astral DJ because I forgot to do it in the first one. I can't do it for one and not the others. So I'll be doing them as usual when and if they come through. I think they're just giving me some time off, to be fair, because they know that my head's a bit busy, but I've had a lot going on. So, yeah, we'll get this one out and then call it a day. And the other 4 will be tomorrow. I have got my circle tomorrow, what I do, and I think I've got someone coming for a private read, so let's see, shall we? I am the soul pool, you are the soul pool, we are the soul pool, together as a collective, and without you this doesn't work. That's you 4 for tomorrow. Let's see who's the last one tonight. Libra. In the upright, so you're not vacillating like you usually do. You're bringing your sword down. You're going to make your decision. Be fair and just, as only you can. So this is February monthly 2022 for Libra. Spirit, please. If I haven't already said it, I am the soul pool, you are the soul pool, we are the soul pool. Like, comment, whatever, just so that Spirit know you're there. I don't mind what you do. I'll be here whether you're here or not, because that's what I'm here for. Libra, what do they need to know for February 2022? Spirit, please. Only in your own read, Libra, that's the first one to have that happen. So it's, for you, it's very important. Something's going on here. It's righting a wrong. It's stopping an injustice. So let's see what this is about, shall we? Maybe you're being unjust to yourself. There is a healing of any groin or loin problems with the male needed. We need to turn this injustice into a justice. The Spirit is telling me in that pile that it's an injustice, and in this pile that in your overall energy, should I say, that you are quite capable of turning this around. But you are a bit too agreeable. You agree. You can see both sides of an argument, and sometimes that stops you making a decision altogether, because you can't decide fairly which is which. So this could be a financial issue where somebody comes with a begging bowl expecting you to fork out. It could be a child getting married, or they want a loan off you for the first house or something like that. It's somebody asking for your approval to leave the family unit or to leave the security of the family unit. 10 years is mentioned, and it could cost you. And there you are, breaking your back while they sit back and do nothing. Living to work instead of working to live. All hours God send, never seeing the light of day. No communication, just a cash cow really, and that's not fair, is it? Somebody's putting blockages in your way, and it could be a Leo or children. It could be anybody born 1966 plus or minus 12 February to February. They're deliberately trying to confuse you and delay you in something. So you have to decide now, you're at a fork in the road, which path to take. Do you keep going round in circles, taking the left path and getting nowhere, or do you take a new path altogether, which isn't going to be popular, but it's the path less trodden that will... Because if you keep doing things with the same mind that created the problem, you're never going to get anywhere. This is going to cause violent outbursts from some, because they're not going to like you or your decision. You need to walk away, because this will serve nobody. Nobody wins this. No, even if they think they have, they'll regret it, because everybody regrets this. So take the high road, walk away, don't get into it. Defend yourself if you must, but don't go looking for trouble. You do not see yourself as enough. Nothing you do is ever enough. And that's a sad situation for at least 7 years. It's an injustice. And it's not fair. There is an issue here with possibly divorce courts, possibly child maintenance, or the kids are costing you a lot of money. Someone is costing you a lot of money, and it's to do with the family unit. But the 19 is massively important. It's the one that means the most, and your card, the 11. 19 and 11, both negative, Libra and Leo. Children, travel, holidays, whatever it is, it doesn't seem to be ever enough. No matter what you do, it's never enough. They've always got their hand out for more, and you can't live like that. They're working you into the ground. You are not a cash cow. You are a very important part of this universe, and Spirit are annoyed about this. So let's see. Turn this injustice around. Stop letting people do that to you. And if you're doing it to somebody else, you will know that, and you have to stop doing it, because there's some confusion here. Maybe you don't know whether it's they love you or they just want the money. You haven't got a clue. Your head's up your ass, totally confused, running out of options. You don't know what else you can possibly do. But somebody loves you unconditionally, or you should learn to love yourself if you're a female. Stop looking down on yourself. Stop thinking that you have to put all the effort in. It's got to be an equal give and take. Yeah. It's time to settle this long-standing problem and make a fresh start. Raise things to the ground and begin again. Rise like the phoenix from the ashes. Could be health issues, could be dental problems, but it's a long-standing problem, whatever it is. The 20 is massively important in a positive way. Don't judge others or yourself harshly. You're going to have to fight for what you want. There'll be no sitting back and hoping that this will blow over, because it won't. You need to make a decision. This violence, this competition, this conflict has to stop. You have to bring this to a conclusion. The 20th and the 21st we can't ignore, because it is a run, so it could be the 20th and 21st of next month. But this chapter needs to end, or there'll be no travel to the object of your desire, be they persons, things or events. Yeah, love. There is love. It's mutual love. There is love here. You both love each other so much. But there's something yet that has to end before you can be together. It's so sad. This is a love story. You've got the king and queen, both unconditional love. But the lovers may split because of this injustice. You may make the wrong choice. Don't make the wrong choice. There's lack of success here because you haven't ended another chapter. You're being too fair. You're looking at things from other people's point of view all the time. It's time to do what's best for you. There could be issues with your children and their siblings, or you and your siblings, or communication, or just Mercury retrograde. Wait a week, don't make any decisions right now. There's lack of success, and if somebody thinks they've succeeded, they've got another thing coming, because everybody will regret this situation. There's probably violence here and competition and arguments, and it's all because of greed. Somebody is a very greedy person, but it's not the one you love, because they love you as well. So, six or 24 is negative, 20 is positive, 21 could go either way. You have to communicate. You have to fight for what you want. Don't give up, but do things differently this time. You don't want to keep going round in circles. Yeah, someone from the past or something bad from the past, sometimes I get that with child abuse, is raising its ugly head, or issues with children, like I said, it could be child maintenance, court cases. This energy needs to transform. Something needs to end so that you can begin this new chapter, and it's time. Scorpio energy, those born on the 13th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. It's time to travel and transform. Cancer energy, mothers, the womb, a new vehicle, the red car, all positive. 13, 7, 25. Let go of control. Don't try and control this. Don't try and control others, should I say, but take back control of your life, because you know what the right path for you is, and it can be successful. But there is somebody here who is determined to block your path. They want competition. Just don't be too stubborn about the way it's got to be. Be flexible. Let go of that arrow. Shoot that arrow. Aim for what you want, and then just let it go, because what's meant to be yours will always be yours. Yeah, you need to communicate, especially via the internet, if you're having to communicate via the internet, and start working to live, not living to work. Put the effort in to what you really want. Don't waste energy on what you don't want. It's just a waste of time. Let go. Don't be stubborn. Don't hold on to the outcome of a situation, the old way of doing things. You can't protect people forever. It's time for you to enjoy life. There is a fire sign here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that I think you want to be with. They're funny and faithful, and it's time for you to take action, really. There's no doubt in my mind. You can't keep making bad decisions just because you want to be fair. It's not fair to you or anyone else. Your vision is impaired, and believe, I'm sorry, but you're not seeing things clearly. Something has to end. Yep. All that glitters isn't gold. Or somebody is greedy, concentrating on the finances. Try doing things differently. Don't do them by the book. Why are you doing it by the book? Somebody's leading you by the nose. You need to be more flexible and less stubborn about travel, especially. Step back and observe what gives to you for a change when you've got nothing. Somebody is spying on you. There is a celebration, perhaps a birthday coming up. Happiness is there, but you have to make the decision to take it. There'll be no peace of mind until you do. And there is some codependent situation here. Somebody doesn't want to let you go because you're a cash cow. So, break those ties. It's time for a new life. The old one isn't working. There is messages. Communicate. Send that message. You know who you want to speak to. Number 27. Massively important. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. Whatever you start now, be it a relationship, a job, a business, whatever it is that's new, well, after Mercury retrograde finishes on the 4th, will pay off within 3 years. So now is the time to communicate and make plans. You must stay drunk, so maybe it's a drunk text that you need to send on writing, so reality cannot destroy you, because you know this real world isn't, the one you're living in now isn't for you. The name Ray could be important. Words have power now, and it's time to get your point across. You may also get a clearer direction in the way you want to proceed. This represents your neighbourhood and siblings, so you may be moving. It's an area of the astrological chart that reveals how we think, speak and communicate. It signifies our need to know and demonstrates how we put our concepts and thoughts into words. You are in search of answers and in need of unlocking a mystery, but your mind is agile and you are able to grasp every detail right now. You may wish to express this mental suppleness through writing and speaking, researching subject matter which has always intrigued you. Libraries or Google may call to you, and you may suddenly wake up with an idea that could turn out to be very lucrative. But watch out, because these people, once they find out that you're on the way up, they will want to drag you back into their toxicity. You may even be toying with the idea of writing a book, starting a blog, perhaps a screenplay, or a position at a local news media outlet. There couldn't be a better time than now. As well as dreaming, imaginative writing and poetry, the third house represents dexterity, swiftness, curiosity, and figuring out the mechanisms of what makes things work. So this could mean expressing yourself about something rather technical. The third house, more than any other, is the house of the mind. Mercury is about giving and receiving information, and we are in retrograde, so maybe you've got to wait till after the 4th, but be careful of your words because they are spells. When this card turns up in a reading, there's a need to uncover all that you can and relate the information to others, but watch out for lies. It's an area of commerce and sales, so it could be a time of buying and selling property, etc., or becoming involved in retail or transactions made over the internet. Issues dealing with siblings may come up, and there may be questions that you must resolve to do with brothers and sisters, or your children, brothers and sisters. The neighbourhood may even be going through changes. The third house signifies your neighbourhood, so expect events that will make a difference there. It might indicate secretive actions carried out at night, perhaps meetings or even vandalism or burglaries. Noise, radical changes that you might not be happy with. It could mean that an area may start to appear old or decrepit. Be careful how you put your thoughts and feelings into words, and make sure that people understand what you're trying to say, because the way you write text isn't always how people read them, especially in Mercury retrograde. Other people may not be as warm or receptive to your words and ideas as you'd hope they would be, but don't give up. This card can also mean that you'll be talking your way into or out of a very tough situation. However, you will be mentally able to grapple with the issue and sort them out well. Important documents, other paperwork are indicated. This isn't your everyday type of paper shuffling. The matter will be more significant than usual, so court documents, etc., wills. This card also indicates a fortunate time to start a business. What did I say? Anything you start now, brand new, after Mercury retrograde, after the 4th, will pay off within 3 years. Perhaps working in translation, creating software, or something to do with deciphering codes and messages. You may also become involved in studying other languages or anything related to work towards a common good. Meditation, relaxation are suggested when this card presents itself. Your thoughts are likely inspired ones, and you could have psychic or mediumistic communication. So take this as that. Finding the right words, discussion, being in two minds, vacillating, what did I say at the beginning? Hesitation about stepping into a new situation, coming to clearer choices, yes. Objectivity, short trips, air travel, yes, successful, and taking flight, mastering something new. Neighbourhood events or changes connected to the greater man, owning what you know to be true, because somebody loves you, and if you feel you love them, then go for it. Being chatty and talkative, closing down emotionally and relying on common sense, turning cold on someone or someone turning cold on you. So communicate, hand-to-eye coordination games and figuring out puzzles. Somebody may be playing mental games with you, someone from the past. Numbers, letters, needing to do the maths, early schooling, scripts, codes, siblings, bargains, signing contracts. Don't do that in a minute, wait till after the 4th. Sales and commercial transactions. Short journeys, the neighbourhood, siblings, signing documents, communication, above all rumours. So be careful what you sign. Read the small print. I wouldn't do anything till after the 4th. Oh, there it is. No, it's 2 minutes. The High Lady of Love and Compassion. So be loving, be compassionate to yourself as well as the one you love. It's massively important right now. Think of number 1 for a change, and I don't mean that in an egotistical way. I just mean you've got to look after yourself, protect yourself. She brings you a deep and meaningful message. She reminds you that only love is real. Money can't buy love, health, or happiness. Money is nothing. It is not the sole, unconditional and true. It is the sole, unconditional and true power behind all means of manifesting out of the unseen into the material. So as long as your love is your destination, that's all that matters. Love's greatest creative power is ignited by the conscious actions of compassion, generosity of heart, reverence, respect and empathy for all living things. Bring you profound power to live a life of happiness and contentment, but you must follow the love. Love, compassion and kindness to all must be the impulse behind your thoughts, feelings and actions. When your intention is to create a prosperous and abundant life, unconditional love will be returned tenfold. The High Lady also reminds you that when she chooses to be your ally, she brings you evidence that you are loved. All manner of synchronicities align in your favour. If your question refers to relationship, you're required to think of the other person and inquire what is best for them. Give selflessly without asking or expecting anything in return and let go. What is yours will come to you. Kindness always returns somehow, and you will surely receive that which you give in more ways than you can imagine. So if you love someone and they love you and you're not together, Spirit will make you stubby toe, cockle over, have problems with vehicles, burst pipes, anything, just to annoy you until you realise that you're in the wrong place. So take that as a clue. Yeah, done that one. Getting tired now, sorry. It's getting late and I'm losing the light, so it's a bit of a strain. And there it is. Feel the love that rises. You have control of this, but don't try and control other people. Love is all around you. It's time that you reclaim it. The one you love is waiting for you to communicate. Yeah, there it is. Go with the flow, as water does down a river. There's no rush. Into the woods, be calm, soothing, mysterious and full of life. So you may be going somewhere near water or in the woods. Take some time out in nature and ground yourself. Thanks for listening.